the song Somebody Knows, it's a really just, it's such a powerful record. And when I went to Miami to work with Salam Remy, who produced the record with me, he just kind of started playing me some of his ideas. This one he just put the track on, and I heard the music, and I was like, I actually said, I think I might want to just take the little sound bit of him saying, "Who shot ya?" and take a few phrases from that song, because that night isn't really talked about that much, at least not from the perspective of those of us that were really close to him. I mean, it's a very, it's an emotional thing, I mean, especially if you were there. I mean, I wasn't in the car with him, but I was there, and I know what I was going through. And the fact that we weren't necessarily, together, we were kind of at the party, not there together, just glancing over, but not quite talking to one another, not knowing that when we left out of there, I wouldn't see him again. I wouldn't be able to see him alive again. So, all of those things, I found this a way for me to say. It still bothers me we never got to have a final conversation. So yeah, this was my way of being able to express some of those things that I felt that night. And ironically, Busta Rhymes, he was one of the people when Big and I first got our apartment in Brooklyn. He used to come by a few times a week looking for Big, and this was when Big was going all the time. Big was rarely ever there, so China and I would be at the house, and he'd come, and I'm like, Big's not here. He'd stay there and roll a few blunts, smoke them, and then he'd leave. So, and that's not something that I didn't necessarily have felt, I got to broadcast that, that's just me and Busta know that, and we cool, and we always cool. But when I thought about it, I'm like, dang. And he always tells me, like, I got you if you ever need me. So I'm like, Busta, I need you on this song. And when I called him and told him what the song was about, we had about a 2-hour conversation, and he talked about things that he heard that night, people that were saying stuff, him going from the hotel to the party to the hospital, hearing little funny stuff from people from out there. And he called me and he was like, I'm really scared of what I'm gonna say on this record, because now this is bringing back memories. And I was like, it's all good, like, just say what you want to say, like. And when he sent it back, oh wow, I can hear all of the things that he wanted to say that he didn't say in the emotion. I think he did a great job at being honest about it, but being tactful, which is what our discussion was about. And I love him and I appreciate him for doing it. I think he just completed it. He made it what I really needed it to be. So I'm really glad that he did it for me.